Hello students. So in this class we'll discuss about the polymorphism, one of the important concepts in OOPS. So polymorphism defines the ability to take the different forms. So for example, I will take it as say y equals to 6 plus 4. I will just print the value of y, so it is 10. Now one more I will do, name equals to Sridhar plus Alagi, first name and last name. So I'll print the value of name. So it is concatenating. You can observe here when the operands were integer, it added it. When the operands were the string, it concatenated it. So the operator is same, plus. So this is known as polymorphism. Same entity behaving differently. So now we'll check for the polymorphism with functions and objects, right? So first I will create one class, say tomato, right? So class tomato. Then I will give one definition for type, and always remember, for any functions which you are defining inside the class, the first parameter will be self. So type, so print, so it is a vegetable, right? So now one more definition I will give as a color. Again, first parameter is self. Self refers to the instance which is calling the functions, right? So again, color, print, and it is red, right? Now I will define one more class. Say watermelon. Class watermelon. Then I will again define one function type. Again the parameter is self. Now here this time print, so it's a fruit now, correct? Then one more definition I will give, color. One more definition, color. Again the first parameter is self, then print, color is now green, right? You can observe here there are two independent classes, but the function names are same. Function name is here type. Again here also function name is type. Again here the function name is color. Again here the function name is color, right? I will just execute this. Then I will create one instance, x equals to tomato. So now x is a object of class tomato, correct? I will execute this. Then one more I will create of type watermelon. I will just execute this. Now y is an instance of watermelon, x is an instance of tomato. Now I will call the function x dot type. I will execute this. You can see here it gives the output as vegetable. Now this type function is executed because this type, right now you are calling with an instance x is of type tomato. Now self is represented to x is pointing to self, so now it is printing as vegetable, right? Even though in this particular program there are two function definitions for the same name type, it has chosen this first definition because the instance which is calling that function type belongs to tomato, right? Now similarly I will call y dot type. You can see here, now this time this definition is executed. Why? Because y is a instance of this class watermelon. Polymorphism here is function name is same but the behavior is different, right? So this is what the polymorphism. So similarly I will check for the color, x dot color and y dot color. I will check y dot color. You can see here red and green, same function name color, define two types, right? First time it is executing this color because why? It is called by the instance x and x belongs to the class tomato, right? Similarly y dot. Now I will check for y dot type. Okay, so it is giving now fruit. Now see here x dot. Now when you are executing this x dot type, right? Type, you can see here same name, two definitions, but this is called with the object x and x is an instance of class tomato, so this particular definition is executed. Second time when you are executing y dot type, Now this function type is called with an instance y, and y is a instance belonging to the class watermelon, so it has executed this and output is fruit. Now similarly I will check for x dot color, and also I will check for y dot color. You can see here first time it gave red. Now color function name is same but the definitions are two. First time it gave the output red, first definition is executed because the color was function color was called with an instance belonging to the class tomato. Second time the color was again called with an instance belonging to watermelon, so this definition was executed. So we got second time green and first time is red. So now we'll study the polymorphism with inheritance. Okay, so I'll take one example. Say I will define one class birds. I will define one class birds, then I will give one definition, say intro, right, self, then I will give say print there are many types of birds. Okay, give many types of birds. Then I will give one more definition, flight, right, flight, whether they can fly or not, it's like this. Then I will define this print some birds can fly and some birds don't. Okay, so this is the one class I have defined. Then I will define one more new class. I will define one child class. A child class is class parrot which inherits from the parent class, that is bird. I hope you are getting this. This is child. Now you can observe here parrot is a child class and the parent class is bird. It means that class parrot is inheriting from the class bird. So all the definitions present in the parent class, that is intro and flight, are inherited to the child class parrot. Right, now I will redefine these methods. Say flight, I will redefine this method flight. Okay, so I will give as a print parrots can fly. Okay, so now one more class I will define, one more child class, say penguins. Okay, again it inherits from the parent class, that is bird. Again I will redefine the function flight here, flight, and again the first parameter is always self. Then print penguins cannot fly. You can observe here parrot is a child class, penguins is also a child class, both are inherited from the parent class, that is bird. Now again penguin has inherited two functions, that is intro and flight. Right, I'll just execute this. Then first object I will create as ob1 equals to bird. Okay, then I will call the function also here, ob1 dot intro, then ob1, or that is object1 dot flight. Now see here, ob1 is a object1, okay, of the, and it is of type of instance class bird. Right, now ob1 dot intro, so self, that is self is referring to ob1. Now ob1 dot intro, it will call this definition. ob1 dot flight, it will call this definition. Now just check the output. You can see here there are many types of birds, and the second function output is some birds can fly and some birds don't. So it is executing intro and flight definitions or functions of the class bird. Now I will create one more object, say object2 equals to parrot. So now ob2 is an instance of the class parrot. Now again I will call the function ob2 dot flight. Okay, now see here, which object is calling the function ob2? ob2, it belongs to which class? It parrot. So it will execute the flight function of the class parrot. Now just check the output here. See here, parrots can fly. Similarly, I will check for the third object. Now ob3 equals to penguins. Okay, now ob3 is an instance of the class penguins. So now ob3 dot flight. Right, ob3 dot flight. Now which object is calling the function flight? ob3, and ob3 is of which instance? Penguin. Right, so now it will execute this definition. Just check the output here. So penguins cannot fly. I hope you all are clear with the concept of polymorphism now. So same function same function name behaves differently, but here the same function name is flight. Sometimes it will execute this if the object calling the function belongs to the class bird, and it will execute this definition if the object calling the function belongs to the parrot class. Sometimes it executes this function definition if the object calling belongs to the class penguins.